Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Siegel Center. I'm Sean Robertson, along with Ed Nixon, a member of the 2011 VCU Final Four team. And Ed, as we came in here to the stew this afternoon, we were wondering, hoping whether or not Vince Williams, VCU's leading scorer, will be in the starting lineup today. We found out that's not the case. He will not play.
Yes, unfortunately for VCU, Vince Williams is their leading scorer, leading rebounder, and the heart of their defense. He's not going to be here to play. VCU will miss his production.
It is almost showtime here at the Siegel Center for this A-10 clash between the VCU Rams and the Duquesne Dukes, the 9th all-time meeting between the two schools. VCU with a 7-1 advantage over the Dukes, but the Dukes' last trip to the Siegel Center, an overtime win a couple of years ago, 80-77. So they do have that advantage of coming here knowing that they can win, Ed Nixon.
Right, I agree with you. I think Duquesne is a young team this year. Not really sure how they're going to pull this off, but they definitely have an opportunity to.
As we mentioned at the top, no Vince Williams. He is in warm-ups. He will not play for the second straight game. Hason Ward and Trey Williams will jump it up. And the toss controlled by the Dukes. And Primo Spears runs the offense for Duquesne against Ace Baldwin.
I'm going to love to see this matchup with Ace Baldwin and Primo Spears.
Easily gets things going with a three to give the Dukes an early 3-0 lead. Shoots over 42% from the field, but just a 22% three-point shooter, but knocks down his first attempt.
VCU wants to guard the three-point line very well. They're capable. Duquesne is a very capable team. However, they haven't been shooting well collectively this season.
Curry out on the perimeter. Shot clock is under 5. Curry to the basket. Easily the rebound for Duquesne.
And Duquesne has a gang of capable scorers. Sometimes they get a little bit into too much one-on-one. And have to have a turnover.
Tsohonis stepped out on the sideline and will go back to VCU. Their starting lineup with no Vince Williams. Michael Browns-Jones got the start today, his first start of the season. He's along with Ace Baldwin, Jaden Nunn, Hason Ward, and KeShawn Curry. That's VCU's starting 5. And another turnover to VCU. We'll go back to Duquesne, who will start Primo Spears in the backcourt along with Tyson Acuff, Toby Akani, Trey Williams, and Kevin Easley.
And another turnover.
So back-to-back turnovers by Duquesne as Keith Dambrot visibly upset on the Dukes sideline in his 5th season as head coach of Duquesne. Team is 6-13 on the season, just 1-6 in the A-10. Mike Rose in his 5th season, he's 13-7 this year with VCU. 6-3 in the conference.
That might have been the quickest 3 turnovers I've ever seen.
Maybe not 5 seconds of natural time going off the clock. Nunn from mid-range comes up short and easily with another rebound, his second already. A minute and a half gone by here in the first half, and Duquesne on a Kevin Easley three-pointer has the lead. Spears makes it a 5-0 Duquesne lead.
I'm not sure what VCU's doing on the ball screen, but they're going to have to figure that out. Because if Spears gets going, Duquesne is going to be tough to beat.
Spears averaging almost 12 points a game this season. Baldwin splits the double up and under for the Rams' first basket.
Sweet move by Ace Baldwin.
Baldwin averaging almost 11 points per game this season. Still remarkable how he ruptured his Achilles in the summer and is back a month ahead of schedule. He came back in December. It was scheduled to come back in January. Almost a 10-second count. Easily shoots air. Offensive rebound, but Duquesne and a foul on VCU.
I tell you what, I do not like that shot for Duquesne. I think Easley played into VCU's pressure, shot a quick shot, not a good shot.
Ace Baldwin guilty of the foul, and Toby Akani, a freshman from out of Orange, New Jersey, will go to the free throw line for the Dukes. He's averaging 5.2 points per game. Only his 6th and 7th free throw attempts this season as he gives Duquesne a 6-2 lead. Today's game is presented by Lexus of Richmond. Find the car of your dreams at Lexus of Richmond, a proud supporter of the VCU Rams. And our starting lineups today were presented by Heritage Insurance Partners. Akani makes 2 free throws to give the Dukes a 7-2 lead with 17:45 to go in the first half.
Michael Brown-Jones being in the start line of VCU is going to show a lot. He built some momentum in the last game against Dayton. However, VCU still lost that game pretty badly. However, he played good minutes, was a force on the rebound, on the boards, and I'm curious to see how he's going to do today.
Nunn got hit to the floor. Ball is on the baseline, and it will go back to VCU with 5 on the shot clock. And you mentioned about Jones. That was a career-high performance against Dayton on Wednesday night. Scored 10 points in that game against the Flyers. Baldwin will inbound with 5 to shoot.
I've always thought he had talent, but he just needed to put it all together.
Ward on the tightrope, and then he stepped out of bounds, and it will go back to Duquesne. Travel called on Hason Ward. Their second so far in the first half. As Duquesne with a 7-2 lead and a bump on Baldwin against Spears. That's 2 on Ace Baldwin with 17-11 in the first half. And Marcus Tsohonis, the transfer from Washington, up immediately off the Rams bench and will check in for Ace.
That is not a good sign for VCU.
And as you know, a benefit, I guess, with Tsohonis coming in early is the fact that, remember, without Ace in the lineup early in the season, Tsohonis did see a lot of minutes in a starter's role for Mike Rhodes.
This is true. However, Ace being the head of the snake for this team, on the offensive end, it could be troublesome.
Edwards inside against Hason Ward and finds 2 with the left hand. 9-2 run by Duquesne to start the game. And it looks like now Jaden Nunn will probably run a lot of the point with Ace on the bench. Curry felt a double team. Tsohonis out in front. Finds Ward. Shot clock under 10, and Ward is called for steps.
Duquesne is doing a great job of hedging on the screens. They're hedging so hard and forcing VCU to pick up the ball, and they're not really get the ball swinging from side to side.
VCU trying to speed this game up with some pressure in the backcourt. Spears almost turned it over, and now we'll get it back. Acuff against Tsohonis.
I'll tell you one thing, Spears has to be careful with speeding the ball up like that against the press. It's better to move the ball on the pass.
Easily. Falling away, missed the shot. Offensive rebound by Duquesne, but then they lose it off of Edwards' knee, and VCU will regain it. Just 2 points scored by VCU here with almost 4 minutes gone by in the opening half.
And not to say that's to be expected, but with VCU missing Vince Williams, it does take away from their offense.
And that knockaway brings us to our first media timeout. 15:56 to go in the first half. Duquesne with an early 9-2 lead on VCU on the Ram Nation Network. 15:56 to go in the first half, and right now it is Duquesne with a 9-2 lead. Here are the McGeorge Toyota keys to the game. At McGeorge Toyota, we earn your trust every day. Ed Nixon.
Okay, for Duquesne, they have to, number 1, limit the turnovers. VCU lives off turnovers. And 2, they're at VCU. They're going to have to weather the storm because VCU will go on a run. VCU has maintained their elite defense, even though they're missing Vince Williams, and also dominate the boards. Duquesne can send some guys there, and if they don't box out, they'll pay for it.
Right now, Duquesne shooting 60% against that VCU defense, and the Rams only shooting 25% and have committed 3 turnovers here in the early going of this first half. Sean Robertson, Ed Nixon with you here at the Siegel Center for this A-10 showdown between VCU and Duquesne. KeShawn Curry on the floor with Jaden Nunn, Hason Ward, Marcus Tsohonis, and Jalen Deloach, who missed the game against Dayton. He's back in the lineup for Mike Rhodes. 2 to shoot for VCU. Tsohonis has to hoist it up. Long rebound goes to Nunn. Nunn into the lane, double pump, scores, and he's fouled.
And if I'm VCU, I'm going to want Jaden Nunn to get going offensively. He is capable of putting up big numbers, and with Ace being in foul trouble and Vince Williams being out the game, he's going to have to step up.
The foul was against Trey Williams, his first, and will send Nunn, the team's best free throw shooter at the line, at 80% this season. And as soon as I say that, he misses the 3-point play. It's a 9-4 Duquesne lead. It breaks the drought that went almost 3 minutes by VCU. Primo Spears is on the floor with Williams. Jackie Johnson III now in the game for Coach Dambrot as Williams misses the short bunny. KeShawn Curry the rebound for VCU. Lob ahead to Ward, stripped away by Johnson and saved out to Spears. Spears doesn't have numbers. A great spin move in the lane, but blocked by Ward out of bounds. Last touch by Duquesne, and now a conference with the official.
That's where Hason Ward can be really impactful if he gets back to just blocking shots. He just passed a milestone of 100 blocks last week.
That's right. And they changed it up. Justin Porterfield, Tim Comer, and Mike Palou, the officials this afternoon. As I believe Tim Comer said, it was not touched by Duquesne off of the block by Hason Ward. Williams, Jackie Johnson III, Spears, Easley, and also Tyson Acuff in the game. And now a foul on Tsohonis, his first and the third on VCU here in the half.
Jackie Johnson just checked into the game. And for those who don't know, this man is a certified bucket. In high school, he averaged 22.1, 25.1, 28.4. That is outstanding.
Played a season at Hargrave Military Academy here in the state. Career high 27 points. He did it twice this year. The most recent was against UMass in January. Under 10 to shoot for Duquesne. Ayers fields a double team. Spears has it with 3 to shoot. Against none. Spears does not get it off in time, and a shot clock violation.
Spears has a lot in his bag. He has a very, very deep bag.
Well, Coach Dambrot told us this week he really likes Primo Spears as a freshman. He puts a lot on his shoulders. And he's almost like him to a certain degree in the fact he doesn't like to lose. Coach Dambrot doesn't like to lose. And at times it weighs on him a little bit, but he does have the ability to make plays for him. Nunn has it against Johnson. Jones inside the lane. Loose ball picked up by Easley. Another rebound for him. That's 4 on the game so far. Ayers off a Williams screen. Misses on the 3, and DeLoach grabs the loose ball for VCU. And stripped away by Ayers, but then a foul is going to be called on Ayers.
Tsohonis is very lucky. He is very lucky he got away with that one. That looked like a clean strip, and he has been outside. His mind hasn't been in the game so far. He needs to check in.
As soon as you say that, Levi Stocker III checks in for VCU for the first time. He'll replace DeLoach. DeLoach missed the game against Dayton on Wednesday night as he was in concussion protocol.
Levi Stocker has had an up and down season so far this go at it, but he's one of the best post scorers for VCU.
And he has it now, feeling a double team. Curry in the lane, gives up the dribble, and gets the shooter's roll.
Great patience by Curry right there.
Curry's first 2 of the game, comes in averaging just under 9 points this season per night. And VCU trailing by 6. Remember, they trailed by as many as 7 early on in this half. A little mini 4-0 run by VCU. Johnson left open. Thought about the 3, steps inside the arc and misses. Rebound picked up by Michael Brown-Jones. VCU with a chance to tie the game up here if they can connect on a 3.
I like this kid, Jaden Nunn.
He could be something really special for Coach Rose, and he draws a foul on Duquesne.
I think he's more of a scoring point guard, but that's kind of how it is in today's game. But his next step of development is really learning from Ace and becoming a floor general as well.
Jackie Johnson III picked up the foul on Duquesne. That's their 3rd team foul here in the half, as Nunn will inbound for VCU. Nick Kern is in the game for the first time for VCU, and he has it against Ayers.
Now, if I'm VCU, I know they're double teaming Stockard in the post, but I'm going to throw it down there so they can come for the double, and we can try to get something out of that.
Davis Lawson now in the game for Duquesne. He just picked up a foul.
Levi Stockton is a very capable passer out of the post, and I think that will help VCU's offense.
Inside to Stockard. Nice pass by Jones. And Stockard scores his first two, and it's a 1-point Duquesne lead. 9-8 on a 6-0 run by VCU.
That was a great pass by Mikael Brown-Jones.
Here's Ayers. Nice shot inside by Leon Ayers III, the transfer from Mercer, averaging a team best 12.1 points per game. That broke a 6-0 VCU run, and they have a 3-point lead, 11-8.
I tell you what, his game is so smooth.
Stockard a little long on the jumper. Spears up high with the rebound for Duquesne, and he's on the move. Nice bounce pass to Ayers, denied by Kern. Great block by Nick, who now has it in the front court.
Oh.
Hit the rim, and it will go to Duquesne on the turnover. Ayers finds Spears, and he shoots for three. Kern the rebound for VCU.
Look at the pace of this game. They are really going up and down the court.
Duquesne in a little bit of a drought. They've made one of their last 7 shots so far in this game, still leading by 3, 11-8. Rams with a chance to tie here if they can hit from downtown. Tsohonis will try it and hit it.
Are you a psychic?
Tsohonis is a good three-point shooter, 39.3% this season from behind the arc. First tie since 0-0.
And as you can see, VCU's defense started to take an uptick. They're fighting through screens, getting hands up and contesting shots. That's not necessarily how they started out the game.
Johnson short on the jumper, none the long rebound. Kern on the baseline drive, looks inside to Jones, and VCU has their first lead of the game at 13-11. This is now a 11-2 VCU run to take a 13-11 lead. Ayers stripped away by Kern, and a tie-up, and it will favor VCU. Great defense by Nick Kern.
That's what Kern does. He brings you that defense off the bench.
Timeout on the floor. 10:38 to go first half is VCU with a 2-point lead over Duquesne. VCU in the midst of an 11-2 run behind Marcus Tsohonis, whose three-pointer, the first by the Rams here in the game, gives them their first lead of the afternoon, 13-11 here at the Siegel Center. Sean Robertson along with Ed Nixon, a member of the 2011 Final Four team that went to Houston. Does that get old to say that?
It doesn't get old. It makes me sound old.
It makes me sound old too, because I remember that trip very well. But right now, VCU in the midst of an 11-2 run, and they've done it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they're starting to find a rhythm on their offense. If we can jump back to Tsohonis' three in the corner, that was well-ran offense and a great pass to a shooter in rhythm.
Duquesne started this game on a 9-2 run, but since then they've made one of their last 9 shots, while VCU has made 4 of their last 5 to take a 13-11 lead. And they did it mostly without Ace Baldwin, who picked up 2 early fouls. He's back in right now for VCU, but as we look at the scoreboard, they're going to switch it up to have him in there. I was going to say they look like they had 1 foul on him, but he did have 2 early ones, and he's checked back in along with Deloach, Tsohonis, Kern, and Ward, as Acuff is on the floor with Okani, Ayers, along with Easley and Spears for Duquesne.
How do you feel about the decision for Coach to put Ace back in at this juncture in the game?
It's tight. It's a tight situation, and an offensive foul is called by Ward as he tried to hang glide his way down the baseline. But that shows the trust that Rose has in Baldwin that he won't pick up that 3rd foul.
Correct.
And maybe also trust that if for some reason he does, you've got Jaden Nunn and Tsohonis that can also run the offense if he has to sit for more time.
I always find it funny how injuries can help a team.
Yeah.
With Ace being out at the beginning of the season, it kind of gave Jaden Nunn and Tsohonis experiences they needed for times like this.
The double team comes, stripped away, recovered by Ayers. And Duquesne now on offense. Easily with a nice bounce pass. The extra pass to Acuff.
Great
and
ball
Duquesne's
move.
back in front by 1.
Great ball move by Duquesne.
Probably their best offensive possession since early.
I would agree.
Duquesne 2 of 5 from behind the arc in the game. Baldwin with the answer. His 5th point scored, his first from downtown, and VCU back in front by 2.
And he has improved.
And a steal by Baldwin. Up ahead to Kern. Kern short on the finger roll and spears the loose ball for Duquesne. Spears pulls up, blocked from behind, and Tsohonis is called for the foul as well. That's 2 on Tsohonis.
Ace Baldwin has really improved his three-point shot from last year.
If he played more games, had more minutes, he would be near the top in the Atlantic 10 in three-point shooting. He came in at 47.2% this season from behind the arc, as Spears could not cut into the VCU lead on that first free throw, as now KeShawn Curry back in for VCU, and Josh Banks sees his first action for the Rams. Spears, one of the many freshmen on Duquesne's roster this season, as he splits the pair, averaging 11.6 points per game this season for Coach Dambrot. 16-15 VCU with a 1-point lead. Almost at the 9-minute mark here in this first half. Stripped away, recovered by Duquesne. They have numbers 3-on-1. Easily is going to be going to the free throw line, as Josh Banks is guilty of the blocking foul, and easily has a chance at a 3-point play, as Duquesne is back in front by 1.
I think Josh Banks had the right idea. However, he never quite got set, and he was in the circle.
And you could be sitting in that circle all day, but if you're in it, that's an automatic block.
Correct.
And easily will go to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play. 5 points so far to lead the team. He's averaging 11.5 this season, one of 4 players in double figures for the Dukes. Missed the 3-point play. He was right around 73%, but Duquesne got an offensive rebound. Spears left open, and the rebound goes to Akani for Duquesne. A third opportunity to put more points on the board. Inside, blocked by Banks and by Ward. Out of bounds to Duquesne with 14 to shoot.
And nothing grinds a coach's gears more than giving up an offensive rebound on the free throw.
But good recovery by VCU with Banks and Ward to come up with the block. Duquesne with possession again, as Trey Williams caught in a straitjacket. Will they count the basket or not? The officials will have a conference. Basket is good, as Williams will get another 3-point play for Duquesne. DeLoach guilty of the foul.
And as we see, giving that offensive board, ends up biting him in the tail.
And this was all on that same possession with the extra offensive rebounds that Duquesne picked up. This is a team that came in 10th in the league in rebounding per night. 39 rebounds per game, as Williams missed the 3-point play. He's right around 54% from the line this year. Duquesne up by 3, 19-16. On a 4-point trip by the Dukes. Here's Curry against Akani. Nice move in the lane. And the rebound goes to Akani. Dukes have played tough against VCU here in this first half.
Absolutely.
Near the 8-minute mark before halftime. Here's Easley with the left hand. 7 on the first half for Easley. Up ahead, here's Curry. That should have been goaltending and no whistle.
And I tell you what, Duquesne started out the game against Richmond the same way. Very competitive. These teams, I know their record doesn't show that they're a great team, but they are on the rise.
Here's Akani going left, blocked by Ward. Akani wanted a goaltend, and Ward couldn't keep his balance before he went out of bounds. Timeout on the floor, 7:43 to go in the first half, and Duquesne on the road leads by 5. Duquesne in the midst of a 7-0 run over the final 97 seconds to lead 21-16 over VCU. Sean Robertson along with Ed Nixon here at the Siegel Center. Optima Health provides quality health plans for individuals, families, and businesses of all sizes and is proud to be an official partner of the VCU Rams. And right now, Duquesne hanging tough. And you mentioned it, the last game against Richmond, they led by as much as 9 on the Spiders in that first half. And right now they lead by 5 over VCU.
Yeah, and they're playing tough, they're playing hard. But I have to say this lead is due to lack of concentration and focus by VCU.
Spears will inbound. He's on the floor with Williams, Easley, Acuff, and O'Connor for Duquesne. Under 10 to shoot for Williams against Stockard. And
great move. Goes
with the baby hook to score his 4th point.
Trey Williams is 6'7", 250 pounds, but he can move those puppies.
10.4 points per game. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Stockard. Personal foul charge number 34. His first. Already 18 fouls on VCU with 7:23 to go in the first half. Duquesne on a 9-0 run here in the first half. VCU has Josh Banks along with Ace Baldwin, KeShawn Curry, Hason Ward, and Levi Stockard.
And we talked to one of the coaches before the game for VCU and said the one thing that they cannot do is get into foul trouble. And here they are with 8 fouls with 7 minutes left in the half.
And remember, Baldwin and Tsohonis each with 2 in the first half. Here's Williams again with that baby hook. And Baldwin tried to save it and could not. Duquesne will maintain possession with 20 on the reset. Duquesne shooting 41% from the field. VCU's at 44. But Duquesne has out-rebounded VCU so far 15-10 on the glass and have committed only 5 turnovers compared to 8 by VCU.
It's going to be hard to win a game when you lose that battle.
Here's Easley against Ward. Spears has it with 7 to shoot. Now with 4 to shoot. Spears over Curry. That grazed the rim, and it will go off of Williams out of bounds back to VCU.
What Spears likes to do, he likes to give you a hard jab left crossover / pullback just to get a little bit of space or to get you to back up so he can get that 3 off. That's one of his go-to moves.
VCU in a mini scoring drought, almost 3.5 minutes. Baldwin's runner, no good, and Hason Ward up high and down hard for VCU.
Now that's a Hason Ward that the world loves to see.
His first basket, an authoritative 2 for VCU to break that 9-0 run to trail 23-18. Here's Acuff, blocked out of bounds by Ward. He's been playing really well defensively. That's 3 blocks so far.
Yes, he has.
For a preseason A10 defensive member.
I believe Hason Ward has the potential out of this world. If he can just lock in and get better at his skills and continue to do what he does, he has a chance to make some money after college.
First team preseason defensive team member, as I've mentioned, A10. And also last year made that A10 defensive team. That ball was deflected by Deloach. Duquesne recovers it with 5 to shoot. William has it, hoists up a 3 and drilled it over Deloach. Trey Williams, that's only his 6th made 3-pointer this season. Here's Nunn, good move to the basket.
This is a track meet.
26-18, now 26-20. Dukes by a half dozen. Spears met up by Nunn. Around the horn, here's Ayers. Stripped by Nunn, got it back. Ball in the air, loose ball picked up by Curry. 2-on-2. Here's Curry to the rim.
Good strong move by Curry.
Curry now with 4. The lead is down to 4. Now the crowd getting into it for the first time.
And this is the atmosphere. This is the atmosphere that most teams fear.
Ayers with a little okey-doke there and scores for Duquesne.
Great move, great patience. He might have got away with a little travel there.
That was a little playground move back there up in Pittsburgh. Curry tried to draw contact, could not. Williams the rebound for Duquesne. 4.5 to go in the opening half. Dukes up 28-22. Mismatch by Spears against Ward. Falling away. Missing the shot. Deloach the rebound for VCU. Here's Baldwin. Lobs it to Ward. Ward now with 4.
Ace Baldwin is so good at his pace, and changing pace, and keeping his eyes up. That was a great find for Ace Baldwin.
And a Virginia Credit Union assist and another donation to the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. 28-24, Rams down by 4. Larson steps out of bounds on the corner. And that brings us to our final media timeout with 3:47 to go in the first half. Duquesne up 28-24 for most of this first half, and they currently lead 28-24.
Well, what they're doing is they're really taking advantage of VCU's turnovers. They have 7 points compared to the Rams' 0 points off turnovers.
And VCU loves to create easy baskets, easy transitional baskets off of opponents' mistakes. And right now, to Duquesne's credit, just 6 turnovers in the first half, and they have limited VCU's easy chances to cut into this lead.
Now, what VCU is doing well is they're really attacking the paint. They have 18 points in the paint right now.
Baldwin along with Jones, Nunn, Deloach, and Kern on the floor for VCU. Williams, Spears, O'Connor, Easley, and Ayers on the floor for Duquesne. Nunn an offensive rebound and a new shot clock for the Rams. Actually did not hit the rim. Now it's 9 to shoot for VCU. Nice no look, extra pass. Kern left open and draws a foul on Williams. And Dambright is hot.
That is a terrible foul by Trey Williams.
Tried to step out and contest that 3-point shot and picks up the foul, which will be his second.
And it'd be best to know your personnel. Kern is capable, but he's not a Steve Kerr or a Steph Curry from the 3-point line.
That was only Kern's 7th attempt from behind the arc. It will not count because of the foul, as he hits the first of 3 chances for VCU at this possession. Lawson now back in for Duquesne to replace Williams. Yeah, Kern was 0 of 6 before that attempt from behind the arc.
I'll tell you what, I would have invited him to shoot that.
Ed Nixon said I would hit one. 2 of 3 on that trip for Kern and the Rams, who trail 28-26, coming up on 3 minutes to go in the first half. And showing some pressure in the backcourt that Duquesne was able to break.
And Duquesne's doing a good job handling the pressure from VCU's press.
Spears has slowed down a little bit too. I know you mentioned earlier in the game you thought he was maybe a little too fast. He's kind of slowed it down offensively. 5 to shoot for the Dukes. Spears has it against Nunn. No look inside to Easley, and another shot clock violation offensively by Duquesne.
That was a great look.
It was.
It was a great cut and a great look. Just couldn't hold on to it.
VCU with a chance to tie or retake the lead on this possession. And an offensive foul called. Call it on Deloach. Setting an illegal screen. He now has 2 and becomes the 3rd Ram player with at least 2 fouls in the first half.
Amazing.
Hason Ward in for Deloach. So you have Baldwin with 2, Tsohonis, who is on the bench with 2, and now Deloach, who is on the bench with 2.
And this is one of the things that haunted VCU early on this season, where they would get a turnover or they would seem to make a play to gather some momentum, and then they would turn it right back over on the offensive end. And we'll see what happens here on this possession.
Easley had thoughts of the 3, now fades away over Kern. Jones the rebound for VCU. Again, another chance to tie it for VCU on this possession. Great pass to Kern inside to Ward and was short. O'Connor the rebound here. Spears pulling up over Jaden Nunn. O'Connor the offensive rebound, and the home bounce, we'll call it, on the road.
And again, that's not the best shot you want from Spears in that moment. Luckily, they were able to get the offensive rebound, but against the pressure, you just don't want to go run down the court and jack up shots.
4-point Dukes lead. 90 seconds almost here in this first half. Nunn from downtown.
What a move.
Nunn with 7 to lead VCU in scoring, who now trail by 1, 30-29.
And look at Kern's intensity right now.
Yep. Ayers looked like he got away with a
little push off.
He sure did. Here's Easley. Steps inside the arc. Ace Baldwin the rebound, knocked away out of bounds by Acuff, and VCU maintains possession. KeShawn Curry back in for VCU, it looks like. Well, they're going to bring him back. Somebody's got to come in. And it looks like Brown Jones will stay in for VCU. VCU down by as much as 7 in this first half. They led midway in the first half on a big 11-2 run. And now trail 30-29 with under a minute to go with a chance to retake the lead. Baldwin for 3.
He really wanted that one, I could tell.
Airs the rebound for Duquesne. Thought there was going to be a possibility of a 2-for-1 trip for the Dukes, but instead they'll hold it for 1. O'Connor had his shot blocked by Ward out of bounds.
And see, that's what makes Hason Ward so special. The space that he can just eat up like that and get the block shot is amazing.
7'4" wingspan for Ward, 6'9" junior from out of Barbados. As Ace Baldwin will come out for the final 32.9 seconds. Off the inbound, O'Connor against Ward, blocked out by KeShawn Curry. Looking to run. Here is Nunn, a chance for the lead. Ward, an offensive rebound. Back to Nunn. Nunn, a little too far underneath the goal, and Dukes with the rebound and a chance for 1 to go into halftime with the lead.
And what I will say, getting the offensive rebound, you had 18 seconds left. Pull it out, set some up, get a great shot.
Here is Spears against Nunn with 1. And that's how the first half will end.
Wow.
Pretty entertaining first 20 minutes here at the Siegel Center. And the Dukes on the road lead by 1 over VCU, 30-29. We'll have halftime activities from the Siegel Center here as you're watching VCU basketball on the Ram Nation Network. About to start the second half here at the Siegel Center with Duquesne leading 30-29. Halftime stats presented by the new VCU Black and Gold MasterCard from Virginia Credit Union, the official credit card of VCU fans everywhere. Learn more and apply at vacu.org/go VCU. Rams trailing by 1 despite shooting 50% from behind the arc. They shot 43% from the field compared to Duquesne shooting just 33% or 34% from the field and only 33% from behind the arc. And yet the Dukes leading 30-29 here to start the second half.
And all that says is VCU is not capitalizing on the opportunities they have on the offensive end. They have plenty missed layups and turnovers that should have been points.
Starting 5s for both teams on the floor to begin the final 20 minutes here at the Siegel Center. Extra pass by Duquesne, and it's rewarded on a 3 by Tyson Acuff. Acuff shooting 45.2% from behind the arc. Scores his 6th point and gives Duquesne a 33-29 lead as they adjust the net to start play for VCU.
And that was blown defense by Ace Baldwin right there. He over-committed to the help, leaving a three-point shooter wide open.
And remember, VCU did a great job coming into this season of getting opposing teams off the three-point line. Opposing teams only shot 26.5% from 3 this season. That is near the top half of the country. And now another turnover by VCU. 10 so far in the game.
Strong attack by KeShawn Curry, but kind of got caught in the air with what he wanted to do, whether shoot it or pass the ball, and kind of just threw it out of bounds.
That three-point percentage, the 3rd fewest in the nation that VCU allowed. And Duquesne is shooting 40% from behind the arc this game and leading 33-29. Edwards thought about it and gets called for an offensive foul. Great defense, absolutely. Jones looked like he hit the head a little bit on the hardwood, but he's okay. Shakes it off.
He's a tough guy. He's from Philly.
Born and raised. Got his first start this season in the game as Vince Williams, if you're just joining us, missing his second straight game with a calf strain. Missed Dayton on Wednesday night, missing today's game against Duquesne. Hopefully he will play Tuesday against Rhode Island to wrap up this 3-game homestand for the Rams. Nice no look to Ward, who rocks the rim for a basket.
Good cut by Ward and great find by Ace Baldwin.
Another Virginia Credit Union assist and another donation to the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. 2-point Duquesne lead, 33-31, 90 seconds gone here in the second half. Acuff across the lane, leaves it for Edwards with under 10 to shoot. The baby hook didn't work this time, and a foul is going to be called on Easley.
That was great defense. I'll tell you what, Mikael Brown-Jones is playing a very solid game. He's not doing anything to wow you as of right now, but he's being responsible on defense, and he's attacking the boards, and that's all you can ask for him.
Mike Rose told us this week, what? Star your role. Play your role. Be a star in your role.
Exactly.
And he's doing that today. 2 minutes gone by in the second half. VCU with a chance to tie or retake the lead with Jones against Easley. Easley with the double on none. Shot clock is at 8, and Ward gets the easy bunny to tie it at 33.
Great ball movement. At first, I was not a fan of Nunn dribbling the ball to the coffin corner.
That's like 4 defenders there with the double team that Duquesne put out there and the 2 out-of-bounds corners. 33 apiece. Ward has 8 now in the game for VCU. That leads the team. Shot clock is now at 8 for Easley against Ward, with the swooping hook shot that finds 2.
That was a beautiful shot. A shot you really don't see nowadays in the game.
9 for Kevin Easley, the transfer from TCU by way of Chattanooga.
And the crazy thing about Mr. Easley is that he was committed to VCU.
That's right. Here's Jones. Hey. Oh, my.
Great pass by Hason Ward, and here comes the thunder.
Mikael Brown-Jones up high with the hammer to tie it at 35. Ward comes up with a deflection, but Easley gets it back. No 10-second violation called. Alley-oop to Williams for Duquesne on the other end.
Slow it down.
Here's Curry. Loses the ball in the air. Here's Spears for Duquesne. 11 turnovers for VCU, and Mike Rose palms extended face down, saying to slow down, as Ed Nixon also mentioned.
They just didn't have numbers.
Easley over Ward. Long rebound to Baldwin. 37-35. Duquesne with a 2-point lead. Baldwin met up by Spears. Finding Ward on the baseline. Reverse can't fall. Spears the rebound.
I have to ask, now that I feel like the referees have missed a few.
Acuff from downtown to make it a 5-point lead for Duquesne.
What is considered goaltending nowadays? His hand got caught in the net, and he pulled the net down. I'm not sure what else you would call that.
We've seen on multiple occasions in this game non-goaltending calls made.
And they're calling it fairly, so I'm not complaining.
Here's Baldwin. Nice move with the left hand for his 7th point. 40-37. Duquesne up by 3.
This is what you call a conference game.
Yep.
This is what you pay your money for. A back and forth game. Highlight plays. Coach adjustments.
Here's O'Connor against Curry, losing the ball. Ward now has it. Has numbers, 3-on-2. Curry, the alley-oop.
That young man can fly, can he?
Yes, he can. And now Well, Coach Dambrot will not wait for the dead ball timeout. He takes one himself, a 30-second, which extends to a full with 14:45 to go. Duquesne leads 40-39. You're watching VCU basketball on the Ram Nation Network. This has been a pretty entertaining game here at the Siegel Center. 40-39 is a score, and a big reason why it's entertaining, the play of Hason Ward.
He's been playing extremely well today, blocking shots, running the floor, catching alleys.
He's had a couple of highlight reel dunks. Michael Brown-Jones also had one here in this half.
Assisted by Hason Ward.
That's right. Ward, look at his line so far. 10 points on 5 of 7 shooting, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, and a steal, and along with an assist.
Wow. A complete game.
He's averaged 11 and 9 boards in his last 2 games, so he's right there at his average the last couple of games.
But so was Kevin Easley. He's had 9 points and 5 rebounds.
Williams leading the way for Duquesne with 11. He leads all scorers here in this game. 40-39, Duquesne with a 1-point lead. Jackie Johnson now back in for the Dukes, along with Ayers the third, Acuff, Lawson, and Williams. Shot clock's at 5. Ayers tried to use that extra step and was caught for travel. And that brings us to our media timeout, the under 16. With 14:24 to go here in the game, 40-39 VCU. This is VCU basketball on the Ram Nation Network. Great crowd here at the Siegel Center this afternoon. The first Saturday in February. We're getting closer and closer and closer to Selection Sunday. VCU trying to get themselves in the mix as an at-large team in the field of 68, and right now they are getting everything they want and more from Duquesne, who leads 40-39.
And I tell you what, this is a must-win for VCU. For an at-large bid, they cannot lose to Duquesne. Duquesne has not had the season that the board would love, would like to see VCU lose to get an at-large bid.
Duquesne just 6-13 on the year, 1-6 in the Atlantic 10, and trail against Richmond. They had that big 22-4 run against them in the second half as DeLoach gets the basket and the foul on the hammer to give VCU the lead.
And again, a great find by Ace Baldwin. They really missed that early on this season. Stuff like that, none wasn't prepared to do just yet. You know, like I said, he's just a different type of player.
Duquesne now with some issues as their first player in the danger zone, Trey Williams, picked up his 4th foul on that possession. He will come out and easily now in for DeLoach. Good to see him back after being in concussion protocol in the loss to Dayton. Misses the 3-point play. 22% 3-point shooter actually free throw shooter this season. But VCU back in front by 1, 41-40, and we'll see how they'll play defensively with a 1-point lead.
And they're really fighting through everything.
Johnson met up by Tsohonis, 10 to shoot. Oh, pretty spin move by Johnson, but was short on the layup. DeLoach could not save it before it went out of bounds. And I'm not sure if that last touch by Duquesne or not. Curry thought it was last tip by Duquesne.
I'm not sure who it went out on.
Mike Rose thought the same thing.
Oh, wow.
20 on the reset shot clock, and easily will hoist up a quick trigger and missed it. Touch pass to Tsohonis, left free.
Bingo.
His second from behind the arc, and VCU now up front, 44-40.
He's getting pretty hot. When he does that, I call him Tsunami Tsohonis.
Not because of the hair, right? I joked with him about that. He was like, I got to find somebody in the area that will give me twists. The 3 missed by O'Connor. Easily battling against 3 Rams for the loose ball, and Tsohonis saves it for VCU. Up ahead to Curry. He has numbers to DeLoach.
Wow, what a play. What a play. What a play. That was so much effort and heart right there to save the ball, to pass the ball up. And here the crowd gets off their feet, gets off their seats and takes a stand and gives these guys an applause. What an amazing effort they're giving right now.
An 11-0 VCU run over the last 2.5 minutes to lead 46-40. And you had talked about it, Ed, during a break, in fact, of extending rallies. And we're seeing that now in this one, an 11-0 run, starting on defense, that makes it a transition to the offensive end.
Right. VCU has had a hard time extending rallies. When they have a team on the fence, they kind of have a turnover or miss a bunny that they should have made. But today, they're finding a way to make these plays and extend these runs and really get the fans involved, which is going to make it harder for the Duquesne to pull this game out. And
several Virginia Credit Union assists by Ace Baldwin in that 11-0 run. A couple of dunks by Hason Ward, one by Jalen Deloach. And they've picked it up on both ends of the floor to lead by 6. Duquesne scoring drought over 3 minutes in this run. Primo Spears back in for Duquesne, who trailed by 6. And Baldwin gets called for the foul. His third.
And I guess that's okay at this point in time because it was third.
Well, he had those 2 early fouls in the first 5-6 minutes of the half. Spears, Easley, Ayers, Johnson, and O'Connor with the extra pass to Ayers, who didn't get the bounce, and Hason Ward the rebound. Behind the back to Tsohonis. Can't connect from downtown.
The roof would have flew off.
Absolutely.
I'm kind of waiting for Johnson to really get going.
Yet to score in this game, still scoreless. Deloach with the rebound. Here's Curry. Tsohonis again. And Baldwin decides to slow it.
Great job being patient right there.
Here's Deloach inside, loose ball. O'Connor now has it for Duquesne.
Great defense right there.
13 turnovers by VCU here in the game. Here's Spears finding O'Connor. 6 for O'Connor. And VCU's lead is down to 4 with under 11.5 minutes to go.
Great job by him getting the steal on one end, getting the slam on the other.
Duquesne hanging around here in this game. Here's Curry off of the Deloach screen. Tsohonis. And Deloach fighting for it and getting an offensive rebound.
I like the kid Deloach.
Close to an offensive foul there by Baldwin. That was dangerous.
And that would have been big.
That would have been his 4th. Here's Baldwin. Easily the rebound for Duquesne, who could get within 1 on a 3-pointer. Here's Johnson, the third, challenging Ward, who gets his 5th block.
Who had a hand up on the right-hand side and the left-hand side of the basket.
They're going to get O'Connor with the foul.
I don't know if everybody they know how special that is to do.
He's a special talent. 5 blocks here in the game. A big reason that VCU leading by 4 on the Ram Nation Network. 46-42, VCU with the lead by 4, but Toby Akani trying to keep Duquesne close with that last basket. And on the other end, VCU going to work with Jalen Deloach. The high risers for the Rams, giving them a 4-point lead here in the second half.
VCU's really getting it done in the paint. 32 points in the paint. And they picked up the points off turnovers to where it's 9-8, which is critical because Duquesne still has the same amount of points on turnovers from halftime. Great job.
Got a reset of both teams as now Nick Kern is back in for Mike Rose. He's got Brown Jones, Baldwin, Stockard, and Jaden Nunn back in the game for the Rams. They look inside to Stockard. Baldwin thought about it, shot it, and Spears and held the rebound for Duquesne. He's on the floor with Easley, O'Connor, along with Ayers and Johnson. Here's O'Connor, who's fouled by Nunn.
And that's why you like having Levi Stockard in the game. You can throw it in there. If he has it, he'll take it. If not, he'll pass it out to an open shooter. Just didn't make it.
Back and forth game here between Duquesne and VCU. Rams in a drought of almost 3 minutes. And Duquesne 1 for their last 7 from the field. Here's Easley underneath. Still can't buy a basket. Remember, he had 9 early on, has yet to score in the half. Here's Kern. Draws contact and is rewarded with 2 free throws.
I love Kern's ability to attack the paint.
O'Connor is guilty of the foul, his second. 5 team fouls for for Duquesne rather, in this half. And the effort by Nick Kern getting rewarded with more minutes, but can't connect on the first free throw.
And I tell you what, how this game is going is going to come down to, I say, around a 6-point game towards the end of the game, and free throws are going to be important. I hope VCU knows that these can come back and bite them.
66% from the line as a team by VCU, next to last in the A-10. They were 13th coming into the league. Monir Hema sees his first action this afternoon to replace Kevin Easley. You were looking at him at warm-ups today, and you were impressed with what he was showing you.
Yes, I mean, look at his sheer size. You know, VCU sometimes struggle to score over that type of height.
And a turnover right after the inbound as O'Connor stepped on the sideline. He said he didn't, and the official was hugging that sideline, said otherwise, and a turnover to VCU.
That is just unfocused basketball right there.
Only the 11th in the game by the Dukes. Brown Jones. Nice move by Baldwin, who will get 2 free throws. He almost got a 3-point opportunity, but will get 2 cracks at the line. Foul is going back on Akani, his third.
So what I was saying about Hema is that his sheer size, he's 6'11", 240 with a 7'7" wingspan. And if you've been watching VCU basketball throughout the season, you see that they struggled against St. Bonnie's. You've seen that they struggled against Davidson's height. So I thought he would get a little bit more playing time and play a bigger role in this game. But we'll see what he does in these next possessions.
Hema considered VCU coming out of high school from Benedict Prep. As Baldwin is at the free throw line for VCU. As I mentioned, they came in shooting just 66% as a group from the stripe. And Baldwin gives VCU a 6-point lead. 67% shooter this season is Baldwin, and he's good on both.
I have to ask you a question. This has nothing to do with basketball. What's up with the leg tats?
With the what now?
The leg tattoos.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a thing now.
Up the thigh. I see Baldwin up the thigh and on the leg. There's a double team.
Look at the attention.
A-cuff on the floor, and it's out of bounds to VCU.
Wow. Look at the intensity of that defense.
They came like sharks.
Sharks in the water.
Absolutely.
That was something else.
And we hadn't seen that a lot in this game. Coach Rose has picked his spots on when to come with pressure and when to lay off. That time he thought Duquesne was coming up the floor a little lackadaisical, and he decided to bring the press. 7-point VCU lead. It's their largest of the game.
And I think that's great coaching right there as well, you know?
Nice 2-man game. Levi Stockard.
Well executed offense right there.
Levi with 4, a 9-point VCU lead. 16-2 Rams run over the last 6+ minutes. Johnson breaks the press, goes high off the window and was too strong.
But you see, again.
And now we're going to get a tie-up. A-cuff put his body on the line and forces a tie-up, but VCU will maintain possession on the arrow.
But to the previous possession, you break the press, but you don't want to allow VCU to speed you up. Jackie Johnson allowed VCU to speed him up to shoot a floater without any movement on the ball, without any continuity on the offensive end. And now it's VCU's ball again, just that fast.
And a chance to make this a double-figure lead. Kern couldn't do it. Spears the rebound. He's got a 3-on-2. Spears to the basket and finds 2. Good move by Spears, just his 5th point of the game for a 2-time A-10 Rookie of the Week player.
Wow. But that's what happens when you play tenacious defense like this.
51-44 Rams. Nice no look to Stockard down low. Easily contested the shot. Williams the rebound for Duquesne.
Great look by Ace Baldwin.
Here's Easley going right to the rim, and he missed it.
Oh, wow.
Nunn the rebound. Up ahead to Kern, who caught up with it and then lost it out of bounds.
Again, you have to make the points you're supposed to get. You got to make them. That's 2 possessions in a row where VCU had that was a great look by Ace Baldwin to Levi Stockard. Didn't go up strong enough. That's a point, or at least another possession. Didn't execute. That's how you allow teams to stick around. Boom.
Spears gets the shooter's roll. Now he's scored the last 4 for Duquesne, who now trail by 5. It was at 1.9 as we're inside 8 minutes in the game.
And that's what Duquesne needs right now. They need Spears to really get going.
Here's Baldwin looking inside to Ward. Didn't get the touch. Here comes Spears again for Duquesne. They were down 51-42. It's now 51-46. And Edwards goes window for his 13th point. A 6-0 Duquesne run to pull within 3. And Mike Rose asks for time.
And as you see, those things matter.
Timeout on the floor. 7:17 to go. VCU up 3 on the Ram Nation. 7:17 to go in the second half. VCU with a 51-48 lead. But the Dukes on a 6-0 run after trailing by 9. Not even 90 seconds ago. We saw a 6-0 run over the last minute 25. As Marcus Tsohonis is back in the lineup for VCU. He's on the floor with DeLoach, Curry, Baldwin, and Ward. Spears, who scored 4 of the last 6 in that stretch, is on the floor with Williams, Acuff, Easley, and Ayers for Duquesne.
Out of timeouts, I love to see what the play coaches draw up.
Maybe a little 2-man game coming up. Baldwin has it on a mismatch against Easley. Backdoor to Tsohonis. Tsohonis now with 8 to break that 6-0 run.
And he's been providing VCU a lot of good minutes and some well-needed scoring.
Tsohonis did not score against Dayton on Wednesday night. Duquesne breaks the press. Acuff shoots for 3. Rebound, Hason Ward, now with 7.
That was a decent shot. But I feel like that's the same. You can get that same shot with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
And Acuff is a pretty good 3-point shooter. He has not been. It's been okay today from behind the arc. Tsohonis for 3. 11 for Tsohonis, his 3rd from downtown, and the lead back up to 8 on a 5-0 run, all scored by Tsohonis.
Do you see that tsunami coming?
Yeah, I see it. It's coming. It's coming. Under 6 to go in the game. See if Duquesne has another run in them. Down 8.
And Trey Williams back in the game.
Stripped away by Baldwin. Curry on the floor has it. And now Baldwin. One other thing about these officials, they're letting them play. Tsohonis. DeLoach is called for the foul over the back.
Easy call. Easy call.
That was a heat check there by Tsohonis.
Can't blame him. Can't blame him.
He scored the last 5. He won an 8 on that 3-point attempt.
Now, if I'm Duquesne, I'm going to Trey Williams. He has so much success early in the game. I'm running the play to getting the ball down on the post, see if he can get one of those baby hooks off.
He's got a team-high 13 this afternoon. In fact, he leads all scorers in that category, 56-48.
Oh.
Almost a travel. Here's Williams on the spin against Deloach. And one.
See? I tell you what, though. If I am KeShawn Curry, I am mad at Hason Ward right there. You have to be locked in like I'm locked in. That's supposed to be a steal.
And instead, it's a chance of a three-point play if Trey Williams can't connect.
Defense is like a rope. It has to be like a rope. You pull one way, the whole team should go that way.
Transfer from Indiana State. He made the all-defensive team in the Missouri Valley Conference last season. Misses the three-point play. Had two of the better shot blockers in the league in this game with Williams and Hason Ward. But it's been Ward with the 5 blocks to lead the way. Rams up 56-50 as we're near money time here in the second half. 5 minutes to go. Ward tried to set the screen, now cuts to the basket and brings the hammer again.
Oh, it's getting chippy. It's getting chippy.
And there's a tech. They're going to get it on Baldwin. And Baldwin and Spears not giving an inch on that one. And we hear two whistles. Now, I don't know if we have a double tech
or if it's two techs.
Or it's two techs on one player, because there was one, I thought he had pointed at Baldwin.
It should have been a double tech from the jump. They both were chirping since the play happened.
They were not giving an inch. And Coach Dambrot told us this week that he wanted Spears to go against the best guards in the A-10, and he's doing that, especially in the last 2 games with Jacob Gilliard of Richmond and now Ace Baldwin of VCU, and he was not going to back down at all.
And he hasn't. He has not. He was actually playing really good defense. He was actually playing pretty good defense on Ace, and another good cut by Hason Ward. And Ace just has his head up at all times.
I think it was a double tech, because we do see on the scoreboard Baldwin has 4 fouls. And the other foul was on Primo Spears. So the other tech will be on Primo. So that's his first. Baldwin now with 4.
And Baldwin checks out of the game now.
And when they came to the bench, Baldwin tapped his chest a couple of times and said, "My bad." Spears baited him into jawing back and forth and got what he wanted. He got Baldwin out of the game with his 4th foul on that double tech. So Duquesne has possession with an 8-point deficit on their back inside 4.5 minutes coming up in the game.
And I love a little competition.
The shooters roll again by Trey Williams, now with 15. Now check is 17 rather. And it's a 6-point lead inside 4.5 minutes.
And I like a little competition, a little chirping, but it can't disrupt the flow of the game, and that's what happened there.
Here's Curry. Beat Williams on the step, and KeShawn now with 6 to push the lead back to 8, 60-52. Spears breaking the press, goes right to the basket, and draws a foul. No 6 block by Hason Ward is going to be called on Brown Jones. The foul. And Spears will get 2 free throws when we come back, as VCU leads 60-52 here on the Ram Nation Network. 3:55 left in the second half with VCU leading 60-52. Sean Robertson along with Ed Nixon. And we just got an explanation from the officiating crew about that double technical foul. It was a flagrant one. They offset. They were both on Primo Spears and also Ace Baldwin. So really no harm, no foul on that one, but both got techs. Baldwin now with 4 fouls. Spears picked up only his first of the game.
That could be big. That could be a big thing for VCU coming down the stretch, because Ace is, like I said, the head of the snake. What I mean by that, he's just the floor general for VCU. He sets up everybody to make sure they're in the right place.
Now we've talked about how big of a difference VCU has made since Ace returned to the lineup. I mean, offensively, the numbers have gone up. Defensively, they've always been good this year, but they got a little bit better with Ace in the lineup. The steals have gone up. The forced turnovers have gone up. But if you get him out of the game, which he is right now, he is sitting on the bench with 3:55 to go. And Primo Spears is at the line with 2 free throws, down 8.
Ace Baldwin at one point in time was averaging 4.5 steals per game.
And if he had enough appearances, he would be near or at the top in the A10 standings in a lot of those categories as Spears makes the first. I mean, almost 11 points a game, over 5 assists a game, over 47% from 3. The steals, he has the most total steals on the team, as Spears has both, and it's now a 7-point lead, and they come with full court pressure, and VCU breaks it. Ward was calling for an alley-oop, and Curry decided to hold it up and run some time.
Which I think was the best decision. It's not the time for home run plays. It's time to run your offense, wear some of this time down, get the best look you can get.
5 to shoot for none. No good on the layup, and the rebound goes to Williams. Here comes Spears, down by 6. Spears a little bit out of control. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Duquesne. Hey, you mentioned being sped up, and look at that point that Spears was sped up. Here's Baldwin back in.
You have to know when to attack, when not to attack, when to pull the ball back out.
So we'll see how different the matchups will be defensively. Now it looks like Baldwin will be guarding Ayers on this inbound. Williams met up by Jones with the baby hook. That shot has been on target for Trey Williams here this afternoon. Now with 19.
It's been money.
It's a 4-point game for VCU as Duquesne has made 5 of their last 7 shots. Baldwin left open. Over Williams. Baldwin now in double figures with 11. 2:45 to go in the game. The lead is 6 for VCU. Spears on the blow-by. Easily left open to Williams, but he stepped on the sideline.
A tough one.
We've seen that a lot this season.
Yes.
Up and down. High school.
I wonder what it is.
I guess that step back. They want to kind of have that step back and get the rhythm, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
the flow before the shot, as opposed to just a standstill 3.
Yeah.
2-possession lead for VCU, 62-56. Inside 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Ward, the extra pass to Curry. Long rebound chased down by Ayers.
That was a good pass by Hason Ward.
Duquesne has been in it all afternoon. Led by as many as 9, now trailed by 6 with 2 minutes to go in regulation. And Ayers stepped out.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. That's like their 4th call.
At least on that one play.
The floor must be wider at their gym.
15 turnovers for Duquesne in the game. It seemed like on both ends. The first half they had a couple in the corner to our right. In this half, a couple to our left.
Here comes Duquesne applying the pressure. Let's see how VCU handles it.
Yeah. They come with a double. Spears with the deflection, gets the steal, and then fouled easily by Tsohonis.
I tell you what, this is the first time I see Nunn struggle with handling pressure towards the end of the game. He has to improve on that.
And that was close to hitting the baseline, and it stayed in play barely. But that was a clean steal by Primo Spears. And now Easley is at the line. As I mentioned earlier, transfer from out of TCU. And here's the first free throw. He also played at Chattanooga, where he was the Southern Conference Freshman of the Year and set school freshman records for points, rebounds, and 3-pointers that season. And we also mentioned he originally had committed to VCU when Will Wade was the head coach, but when he left for LSU, Easley decided to decommit. 2 made free throws by Easley, gives him 11. and cuts VCU's lead down to 4, under 2 minutes to go. Baldwin goes into the trees and he comes up short. Stripped away by Ward, and O'Connor is guilty of the foul.
I did not like the layup choice by Ace Baldwin, but Hason Ward has been so active tonight that he was able to get away with one right there.
Now O'Connor becomes the second Duquesne player to be in the danger zone with 4 fouls. And now Hason Ward goes to the free throw line. Ward under 50% from the stripe this season with 2 big ones.
And the thing with Hason Ward, I think his form looks pretty good. His touch looks pretty good from the free throw line. So it's kind of surprising that he has those type of numbers.
46.7 is his average from the stripe. Splits the pair, and O'Connor has the board for Duquesne. It is a 2-possession lead, 5-point advantage for VCU. Coming up on 90 seconds to go in the game, and Tsohonis becomes another Ram to make the danger zone. He picked up his 4th.
That was a tough call. I didn't think that was enough for a foul to be called. It was just so like I guess it was a bang-bang play.
Tsohonis and Baldwin both with 4. O'Connor and Williams both with 4. And now Ayers, the transfer from Mercer, the team's leading scorer, is at the line. All he does is shoot 90% from the line and makes his 5th point of the game. Again, 12.1 points per game this season, leading the Dukes now just with 5 points scored this afternoon.
Wow. And the fact that they're still in this game with both of their
splits the pair. O'Connor could not save it out of bounds, and now they will review to see if indeed he did. He tried to save it off of Baldwin off that second miss.
And I'm looking at the body language of Ace. I wonder if he feels as if it did go off him.
Duquesne been in this game all afternoon, as we'll watch the replay to see if Baldwin actually touched it last, as opposed to O'Connor trying to save it.
I don't know if that was enough right there. I would have to
let's look at it, but can't get it from that view. We'll get him one more. How about this one? That's close.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Now remember, the call on the floor was VCU possession. And it's just like the NFL. It's got to be indisputable evidence to reverse the call. But the call on the floor was VCU basketball, and that it was last touch by O'Connor.
And judging by those few replays, I'm not sure what we have. Let's see.
That might look like O'Connor touched that last.
Yeah.
Great angle there, guys.
Great job.
Great shots all afternoon by our crew here on the Ram Nation Network. Yeah, it looked like, no question, when you slow it down, O'Connor touched it last. Great camera shots by our entire crew this afternoon here at the Siegel Center as part of the Ram Nation Network.
So assuming VCU gets the ball, I'm pretty sure Duquesne is going to apply some pressure, see if they can get a turnover. But if they beat the pressure, who do you go to?
Well, if they break half court, you would think Ace Baldwin is going to slow it up and get things in motion. But this would be the point where Vince Williams would be huge.
Exactly.
If he was able to play. But unfortunately, Williams did not play today. Missed his 2nd straight game due to that calf strain he suffered during the Richmond game a week ago today.
Which is it's kind of nuts that's when he hurt his calf, because he played so well throughout the whole game. So I wonder when the injury occurred.
It appeared, because I missed the opportunity to see the last few seconds of it, but hearing from guys at the media session, he was wrapped up in ice all the way to his thigh. I think it happened late in the game,
Oh, wow.
And the adrenaline, you know, Ed, playing. Adrenaline is a scary thing that you don't feel a whole lot of bumps and nicks and bruises during the course of the game.
This is true.
Looked like the call on the floor stood. VCU basketball with 91 seconds left in the game and a 4-point lead. Brown Jones will inbound. And Baldwin turns it over.
Just that fast. Just that fast. Now VCU has to lock in here to don't compound the mistake.
The Rams with 15 turnovers in the game. Duquesne with 16 turnovers. And Coach Mike Rose wants the crowd to get up and make some noise. Spears against Baldwin. Bounce pass taken away, and it will stay with Duquesne. Curry with a great play on the ball, and Ayers tried to take it away from him, but maybe a turnover for Duquesne, and we'll do another review.
Wow.
Great vision there by Spears.
I don't see how that would be off VCU.
I don't think so. Watch it again from the baseline.
Good
how
find.
He was able to get that pass in there, I don't know.
Good find. Good find.
Now, just like the last possession, the call on the floor was Duquesne's basketball. And you would think that's going to go to VCU.
Finger twirling has become the new thing for basketball players to do.
You see it on every play. Every call that goes against them, they want it to be reviewed.
The game ended up being 4 hours.
And normally it doesn't happen until the final 2 minutes of a half. It's in the second half.
Yeah.
And that's where two of our officials are over there at the instant replay area. Justin Porterfield, Tim Coleman, Matt Palou, the officials this afternoon, and we'll watch it one more time and see if Ayers, in fact, did touch it last.
It seems pretty obvious to me, and just looking at the video, it seems that KeShawn Curry had the ball headed the direction of the offensive end, and Ayers came in and kind of got to the ball second and tried to pull it away. So I'm assuming that it's an easy call VCU ball.
Indisputable. That the new term that happened a few years ago in the NFL. And they're still looking at it to see whether or not it will be VCU's basketball on a turnover or if Duquesne will keep possession. If they do, they will have only 11 seconds on the shot clock, down 63-59. This has been a really entertaining game.
It really has.
Here, Duquesne came in, losers are 6 in a row, next to last in the A-10 at 1-6 in the conference. And for about 39 minutes, they've played right there with VCU.
I would agree.
And it will be VCU's basketball.
And VCU trying to bounce back off that thumping they took from Dayton.
Well, that's what Coach Mike Rose told us this week. He was curious as to the response his team would show after adversity. It was their worst home loss in nearly 20 years.
Wow. And I remember here, my senior year, we played George Mason, and George Mason put it on us. Beat us by 20.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't want to remember that, but I do.
But it spearheaded you guys, right?
Yeah, it did.
Tsohonis with the receiving the inbound as he felt the pressure from Ayers. And now we've got a foul away from the ball. It looks like Spears will get called for the whistle. And that should be 10 team fouls on Duquesne. Nope, check it. It's only the 9th team foul, and it's a 1-and-1. For Ace Baldwin, 11 points in the game, 2 of 2 from the line. This will be his second trip to the charity stripe.
And if I'm VCU, this is who I want on the line.
He made you look like a prophet there with that first attempt.
Ace has been doing clutch plays for VCU throughout the season. He has the most experiences of anybody on the court right now, so no-brainer.
Friendly roll at home, 13 points for Ace Baldwin, along with 7 assists and 3 steals. A 6-point lead. 70 seconds left.
And as the fans take to their feet.
The possession of the game for Duquesne. Stolen by Curry. Curry on the breakaway.
Hey.
That might have iced it for the Rams. And we've got a foul. It's either going to be on Tsohonis or Baldwin. One of them is going to foul out. And Mike Rose is hot. Knocked the padding off near the scores table. Tsohonis is fouled out with his 11 points.
Mike Rose almost blew his top right there.
I wish we could have got that on replay. He hit the padding that supported the scores table so hard and knocked it off. And he's coaching Marcus Tsohonis. He's not getting in his face, but he's coaching him up. Right. And I bet you he's saying time and score. Time and score.
And granted, I think Tsohonis got tripped up, and that's how you end up falling into
Probably,
Spears.
Yeah.
But don't put yourself in that predicament, is what Rose is probably saying.
Spears is at the line now with 10 points in the game as Tyson Acuff re-enters to replace Leon Ayers, who has been quiet today. Just 9 points, actually 5 points rather, in the game for Ayers. Spears makes both, 67-61 with under a minute to go, and Duquesne does not have to foul here. And that's a backcourt on Baldwin.
Wow.
Duquesne is still in it.
VCU has a habit of shooting themselves in the foot.
18 turnovers. Check it, 17 turnovers.
Let's see if Duquesne can execute, though. They have a lot of options. At this point in time, I'm going to Spears. Or
Easley's on the floor.
Easley's been kind of quiet as of late, but I would love to go to Easley.
Easley and Williams back on the floor for the Dukes, and Easley misfires on the 3. Last touched out of bounds by Jones. It'll stay with the Dukes.
And I go back to that if I can. If I don't get something quick right here off this inbounds play, I'm going back to that pick and roll.
Williams had been pretty effective too around the paint. Here's Spears, gives it up to Williams. And we've got a foul that will stay on Duquesne's end. They're going to get KeShawn Curry with the foul. His first, but it's now 10 team fouls on VCU and 2 attempts at the stripe for O'Connor. 70% shooter coming into the game this season.
Using some pressure free throws. I wonder if he can handle it.
He's 2 of 2 from the line this afternoon.
And this is where I have an issue with VCU fans. Why isn't this place jumping right now with everybody screaming? It's a very important free throws at the game.
Most of them are standing, but not really going off. Misses the second, and Curry has the rebound.
Big miss.
And is fouled by either Acuff or O'Connor. They're going to call Acuff with the foul. So we come down the other end, and 2 free throws coming for KeShawn Curry. These first 2 attempts from the stripe for Curry, who's at 69% on the season. Only Ram to play and start every game this season.
He's been very consistent. And I've always said this about KeShawn Curry. His style of play is, you gotta love it. He's aggressive. He's hard right. He might run you over. He might get some turnovers, but it's consistent, and his best ability is availability.
Kind of plays like Kyrie Irving. He wears the number 11 in honor of Kyrie. 2 big free throws made by KeShawn. Spears on the other end can't connect. The missed tip by Williams, or a rebound by VCU. And a foul on Duquesne with 20.3 to go. Ayers, the foul, his second, and that might do it.
That just might do it.
But I said that about 90 seconds ago, and they cut it back down to 6, but this might do it here. KeShawn with that big smile on his face after making the first 2 attempts. Let's see if he can make 2 more to push this lead up to 9.
And the first one goes in easy.
Remember, Tuesday night, VCU ends this 3-game homestand with a date against Rhode Island. And then they go on the road next week, next Saturday, in fact, against George Mason, as Curry makes 2 free throws to make it a 71-62 lead. And another steal by KeShawn. The lob to Jones, and he'll hold it up. And they won't foul. Speaking of Duquesne, VCU won't shoot, and the Rams get a bounce back.
What an amazing game. Very exciting.
VCU gets a 71-62 win to improve to 14-7 on the season, 7-3 in the A-10. The Dukes lose their 7th in a row and fall to 6-14 and now 1-7 in the Atlantic 10. We'll come back and wrap it up here from the Siegel Center. You're watching VCU basketball on the Ram Sports Radio Nation Network.